Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Podcast Room 303. Introducing one co-host with more nuggets than Chick-fil-A, Nick Morahan. Executive producer until we find someone better, Eric Washington. Nobody really knows what he does around here, Nevada Putnam. And now, the single greatest thing to happen to hosting in history, Jermaine Antonio Colon Mendez. On with the show. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Podcast Room 303, episode 310. We'll be getting into head-to-head pop culture pick'em in the 2025 NBA playoffs. I'm your host, Jermaine Colon Mendez. This is my co-host. As always, we have with us the executive producers, the EPE, and Nutty Putty. How are you doing this evening, Eric?
Doing good, man. Excited about this episode. Talk about playoff basketball. Something that my team won't be participating in. So, stress-free episode, baby.
That's what we call it in the biz. How are you doing this evening, Nevada?
Good. I guess that means my Sixers championship preseason bet's not going to hit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry.
I was looking forward to cash in on that, but next year, I guess we're going to roll it back, right, Eric? We're bringing everybody back.
I don't know what to tell you, dude. I don't know. They're all in contract, but will they be able to play is the question.
Look, it's one of the most cursed years we've ever seen collectively for a group of players.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to add a top 6, top 5 pick.
Yeah.
I'd run it back. Like, what's the worst that happens? We trade him at the deadline. We could still trade him mid-season, baby. I don't know. I think we run it back. It's just my personal opinion. I might be the eternal optimist of the group, though. Everyone's perennially so negative. But, yeah, you guys got a point. This is one of the worst seasons. You just gonna run it back. No coach, no new coach, no new GM.
Someone just looked at that. I was like, you know what? I want more of that.
I like it.
Give me another.
Give me a sequel.
Hopefully, it's like the inverse of our Blind Five from the previous episode.
Oh my goodness!
You know, the remake is actually better than the prequel, but. I don't know. That's a dicey one, but time will tell.
Time will tell. And then here's the thing: how many times has a general manager or a coach or a player come out and said something and immediately lied like 2 weeks later?
All the time.
Like, dog, they could easily blow it up this offseason. This whole conversation was pointless. Like,
yeah,
shit, you was right. You was right. They barbecue chicken. They're building around Quentin Grimes.
Yes, sir. That's a Houston legend right there.
Dude, I love how much talent is on this Sixers team. Just every single one of them's hurt. Just like every single one of them. They picked up this rook, Justin Edwards, and even he looks nice. I'm just like, dude, this team is so talented, like healthy. They'd actually be a problem, but they ain't never been healthy. And unfortunately, Eric, they'll probably never be healthy.
True. I agree. That's just the truth, dude. He's not lying. I can't even get mad.
At this point, you got to just give up.
Yeah.
Eric's looking for new teams. He didn't take the Avs bandwagon because he's already looking for a hoop squad. He couldn't do both sports.
Hey, your Mavs are in the play-in game. They play tonight.
I'm out on the Mavs, dude. They traded my white king away, dude. They died. It was mainly the love for Luka, but I hate the Lakers too much to root for him now. So
that's not true. He'd be rooting for him. He likes him now. His love for Luka outweighs his hate for the Lakers.
Not even close to true, dude. I bleed the opposite of whatever is the. I bleed whatever is the opposite of purple and yellow. That's what I bleed.
So you bleed yellow and purple?
Yeah. Courted yourself into that one, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, let's get into this head-to-head here, boys.
Man.
All right, let me present with y'all. All right, so last week was week. Hold on. 14. interesting week. Pretty rough week for the podcast. Jermaine went 0-3.
Whew, it was ugly.
Putting him at 17-25, up 12.98 units. Nick went 1-2, putting him at 17-25, up 18.73 units. I'll circle back to talk about the Rory. Nevada went 0-3. Oh, rough, dude. 16-26, up 12.65 units. I went 2-1, putting me at 20-22, up 23.2 units. Nick is now the winner of the holder of the biggest win of the 2025 season on the head-to-head. That Rory McIlroy to win the Masters was plus 650. And I actually woke up on Sunday and I put an L in there because I saw Rory was down to third place. I was like, look, this is just, he's never going to win this one, right? He's never going to win it. And Sure enough, Rory stormed back and it was a good one, but ended up winning. And Nick got the, luck on his side and got the biggest win of the year so far.
On Sunday, I didn't see him ever go to third place.
Yeah, when I checked, he was third place. Yeah.
I know he was tied for the lead. I don't remember him ever dropping out of it. He did double bogey though and lost.
He dropped to third, and I was like, just the whole narrative around him not having been able to win a Masters. If he does win the Masters, he becomes the sixth player to win the what is it called? The Grand Slam?
Yeah.
Win the Grand Slam. And I was like, dude, there's no fucking way, because somebody was calling him the best golfer in golf. And I was like, there's no fucking way this is the best golfer in golf. And he has 5 majors, and nobody else is close to him. Everybody else who's active has 2 majors or less. So he really has been the best golfer in his era. Like, even though it overlaps with Tiger, like Tiger wasn't doing Tiger things when Rory came into the league. So yeah, he probably is the best golfer in the world right now.
No, I mean it hasn't been a question. He's been typically world number one. Him and Scotty Scheffler have battled back and forth. Were world number ones. He's held that for probably 800 days in his career.
How many majors does Chef have? Let me see if I can find this real quick.
2. I know because he won Masters last year. And did he win the?
He's doubled up on the Masters.
Did he
Scotty
have
has 2, and he doubled up on the Masters.
Did he have the Open or PGA as well? I thought he won one of those.
No,
just 2 Masters.
Just 2 Masters. Yeah,
that's his course, man.
Bryson DeChambeau's the same. He's got 2, and they were both the U.S. Open.
Interesting. Yeah, Rory almost roried.
He freaking tried.
Yeah, coming down to 18 when he missed that putt for par. Would have been to win it, and he was like, uh-oh. But I just had a better approach shot in overtime. He got within what was that, probably 3 feet of the hole, versus Rose had a 8-9 foot putt, something like that. That was the difference right there, was just that approach shot.
Is winning the Masters the most prestigious? I know any fucking major's a major, but is the Masters considered the top tier?
It's the one.
Okay.
It's the Wimbledon of golf.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's like WrestleMania,
Kentucky Derby, WrestleMania, the Masters.
Daytona 500.
Daytona,
yeah.
What about Indianapolis?
It's the one, dude. Indianapolis 500?
Yeah.
For IndyCar? Yeah. Well, yeah.
Okay.
I still think it's Daytona, if I'm being honest. I think Daytona is the biggest one. If I'm being honest, but I don't know. That's just my perception of it. Also, I could be biased because I've been to that racetrack. So.
What do they consider?
Yeah.
Formula One is what kind of car? I know it's called the Formula One car, but how does that differ from Indy cars? Because they kind of look similar in build.
Yeah, they're pretty similar. IndyCar is smaller.
Okay.
A little bit different aerodynamic options.
Okay.
And then ultimately just money.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, the Formula One, those cars are crazy.
Stupid. I think they can spend I don't remember the number, but it's like, I don't know, 28 million a year or something like that for car stuff.
Damn. How do you stay profitable in that sport?
All them sponsors on those fire suits, I guess.
It's a good point.
Yeah.
I forgot about the sponsors.
Yeah.
Yo, so this is
what's
not
the tournament winnings? Oh, go ahead, Eric.
This is not relevant to how much it costs to maintain. I just Googled what the most expensive F1 car ever was, and one just sold for $53 million like last week.
Damn.
1954 Mercedes W196R Streamliner sold for $53 million US. It was raced by Juan Manuel Fangio.
Oh, my pops, dude.
So, yeah, here we go. 2025, the Formula One spending cap for a team is 140 million.
They have a cap of 140
How many cars are on each team,
million?
though? 3, right?
There's no 2. I think there's 11 teams, so 22 total.
Oh, okay.
Damn. The engine cost alone cap is 95 million.
Yeah, pull up in your Bugatti. Acting all tough. Pull up next to an F1 car.
That's crazy work, dude. It's crazy work.
Man.
Dude, 94 million on just engines that's a yearly cost.
Which, when you think of it, because I never understood, that's one of the reasons that I think F1 out of the 3 is quote unquote the worst. You know, the rich man one division, I guess. Like you'd watch the race or you'd see highlights and they'd, tell the driver like, hey, box the car, we're gonna retire it. It's like, why? There's no damage to it. What are you doing? Well, let's stop it before the damage becomes so much that we have to spend more and then we get closer to the cap. So
we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that one later for 53 million.
Yeah, we sold it at a loss for 53 million.
Yeah, exactly. Huh. Crazy work. Let's get into pop culture picking.
All right, let me get this shared. Boom. All right. And today's episode is or today's topic is top 5 wing sauces. The order is myself, Jermaine, and Nevada. I will start us off with
whack. I asked for the 101.
I mean,
I'm just messing with
original hot, like it's the OG original, like it's the one.
Original hot is just buffalo sauce, right?
It's just buffalo sauce,
okay,
and it can be in any variation, but the original hot in any menu tends to be my favorite one.
No, it's the best one.
Yeah,
that's why I asked for the 101. Dude, just to be hip with all the cool kids, I'll take lemon pepper, dude.
Ooh.
Lemon pepper wet.
Oh, dude, I was hoping you didn't say wet so I could save it and be like, with the second pick, I'm going lemon pepper wet.
Nah,
I got nothing.
I saw you try to be clever, dude.
All right. 103. So Buffalo's gone. I'm going to save some of these that I hope you don't pick. But I'll go with I'd like a nice spicy garlic.
Ooh,
God damn. You want to just snipe like that, Nevada?
Yeah.
101 spicy garlic. That's cold-blooded, dog. I'm going to snipe from you now, for sure. This happening.
All right. On the back-to-back, I'm going to go with a honey hot.
Ooh.
So it's not necessarily honey, but it's got like a little honey flavor, but it's little buffalo, little honey. Solid right there. Solid.
Tell me you've been to Nashville without telling me you've been to Nashville.
I've been everywhere, bud.
Whoa. Chill out, Dora. I'll take a garlic parmesan.
Garlic parm, dude. Solid. Parmesan? I think I spelled that right. All right. I'm going to go with mango habanero.
Yeah, I can never get into mango habanero, whether it's salsa or wing sauce.
You don't like this fruity and spicy mix?
No, can't do it.
And then I'm gonna go with I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna go with Louisiana rub.
Homie panicked. You see him?
I just the other flavor. I don't think any of you guys will get it because I'm really the only person I know that eats it. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go with a. I'm gonna go with like a Thai, chili Thai, spicy Thai or
Thai
whatever
chili, dude, that's all you
whatever
got.
they
Psych!
want to call it, dude.
All right, yeah, something a little bit Thai of origin.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like a Thai curry sort of thing. Man, there's so many, and I'm gonna get hungry. I'm gonna take it before, so just in case it gets snapped. But peanut butter buffalo.
I can't. I don't rock with that one.
Man, it might be one of my favorites.
Yeah, my go ahead.
I would say it's pretty crazy how you can throw peanut butter with like a lot of shit. It just works. Like on a burger, it works. On wings, it works. Slap some of that bitch on a rib, I guarantee you it works.
Yeah, it probably does.
Yeah.
The last two that I'm going to take, obviously just one right here, but I can't remember the exact restaurant I had them. I don't know if they're at the same spots, but the first one I'll go with is Cajun honey butter.
Cajun honey butter.
God, that sounds good, dude.
That one does sound pretty good.
I had a rush of like a mouth water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
The jaw.
We about to get some Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, the jaw muscles on the bottom jaw start like flexing.
Yeah.
You're like, settle down there, bud.
Cajun honey butter, dude. I'll take a bath in that.
Eric's like, why am I erect? I'll take Caribbean jerk sauce.
Oh, that's why he's erect. Here we go.
Caribbean jerk. I'm gonna go with good old fashioned salt and pepper.
Oh, Asian restaurants! Shout out to Salt and Pepper Wings.
And to close us out, or to close me out, I will go with. Is it really Atomic? Like,
bro, you don't eat Atomic.
I do eat Atomic. Next time we go to a wing place, we'll order Atomic. I'll bash them.
Man, you're just
bash them.
You're just a liar.
You won't see me for like a week because I'll be strapped to the toilet. But
just a liar.
I'll do it. Jermaine, what do you got?
I don't know, dude. I'm drawing blanks right now, boys.
You could do lemon pepper dry and then lemon pepper wet.
Yeah, like mild, medium.
I just don't like those.
I mean, there's one glaring one missing that
I don't like barbecue wings either.
Okay.
Oh, you don't like barbecue?
I don't like barbecue wings, man.
Ripping, dude.
I'm struck out after this spicy garlic got taken, dude.
Do you remember those the Tatanka ones from is it Pier 1? Or no. Track 1 in El Paso. Pier 1. It's a wicker wing. It's a wing made out of wicker.
Yo, I was like, I ain't never had wings at Pier 1, my man. Like
Track 1. At Track 1.
What aisle is that down? I gotta go see my Pier 1 real quick. Damn.
Give me like a hot dry rub.
Okay. Yeah, I see where you're going with there.
Relax. Put it away, Nevada.
This next one's coming out of left field. But mainly because I love it with a donut, so you add a little bit extra on there. Maple bacon jalapeno.
Never had that. But I would definitely try it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna do a jalapeno one too, but
yeah, I'm a sucker for hot stuff. Like barbecue is all right, but I want a little pizzazz in that barbecue if I'm gonna do barbecue.
Yeah, it's probably because they don't use good barbecue. If I'm being honest, like if the barbecue sauce slaps, you put a wing in that, I ain't gonna be upset.
I mean, you could put anything in good barbecue sauce and be like, "Yep, I'll eat that again."
Yeah, fire it up, baby.
What would you like for your salad dressing? You got some more of that barbecue sauce over there? That was
Hey,
crushing.
it's sauce.
You ain't never heard of barbecue croutons, baby girl?
Do you get what are you guys' thoughts on grilled wings? Fans or no?
As long as they're dipped in sauce.
So if the wing is too juicy, sometimes I'm kind of out. Like it can't be. I don't know. Maybe I'm using the wrong word because you want your wings to have juice, but like
Slimy.
Yeah, the texture, it just like grosses me out. Like, I don't know if I can't. I'm not describing it very well right now, but when the chicken isn't crispy, right?
Yep.
Like the wing isn't crispy, like it has this like almost smooth chick. I'm like, dude, that's how I eat my chicken breast, not my wings. You know
Double
what I mean?
bacon. Double bacon.
I'm totally with you. That thing, there better be obviously you put the sauce on and probably gonna take a little bit of the crunch away, but there better be some crunch in them wings.
Yeah.
I ain't looking for.
So
yeah, they're cooked. No, I want them cooked.
I opted not to put this. This will be an honorable mention for me since Nevada said maple bacon jalapeno. The best wing I have ever eaten in my life was in Vegas. It was a ghost pepper blueberry wing.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
It was phenomenal. No sauce, no ranch, no blue cheese, no nothing. You just pick it up and eat it, and it was the best wing I've ever had in my life.
That's how you're supposed to eat wings.
Maybe, but that's not how I eat them traditionally. So
I'm gonna say, like, look at all these sauces we already got on the wings. So why are we dipping it in more sauce?
You're like, man, this ghost pepper blueberry is fire. You know what? Take it over the top. Let me just dunk this thing in ranch.
Yeah, just more sauce.
shit.
That's one thing that's always tripped me out about it. I was just like, you typically put sauce on like stuff that's dry, like a sandwich,
like spaghetti,
a mustard, or like a spaghetti, like. And everyone's just like, oh, I need pizza for my wings. I need pizza. Pizza for my wings. You do need that. You need ranch for wings and pizza. I'm like, to each their own, but I'm always like, it has sauce already, though.
Yeah. Ranch is only there to add, flavor to bland stuff. It's really not there to enhance anything. It's just to add a little bit of flavor somewhere. But like nobody's eating raw lettuce and be like, oh, man, I'm good. Like, you want some ranch? No. Well, Nick would say no. He doesn't like ranch. But
I've recently started eating more ranch, but I'm with Nick. I don't really fuck with ranch. Man. I don't know what it is. I just don't want butter and milk on my vegetables.
You're a communist.
You get a good house-made ranch, like homemade ranch.
Shout out Village Inn. Hey, I look, as a man who's known for not liking ranch, I can appreciate good ranch. And Village Inn had very good ranch, and Wingstop had very good ranch.
That wasn't ranch, dude. That was milk of the gods.
It was fantastic.
Shit was. I used to go to Village Inn just to get the buffalo chicken milk, just to get the ranch. Like that buffalo chicken milk was any sandwich you could get anywhere, but the ranch at Village Inn, dude.
And my friends would always ask for like a bowl of ranch, like the most absurd amount of ranch. Like they didn't need that much ranch. That shit.
They used to make it in-house in the back, dude.
Yeah. Hey, you still got that 5-gallon drum of ranch back there? Just bring it out to this table. We'll take care of it.
Bathe in it.
Dude, you know who had a good one? Cattle Barons. I don't know if that's a chain that you've ever heard of, Nevada.
Cattle Barons?
Cattle Barons, yeah. We had a steak restaurant in.
You said Village Inn. We're talking about Village Inn and their own ranch. Did you know that Heinz made a red on their label to match their ketchup, and they literally have undercover spies, like it's the fucking CIA, who go to these corporations, and if they're using a different ketchup to refill their Heinz, they lose their Heinz contract. Like, that's how serious they take this shit. They created the label to have the red to match the color, so when they refill it, if it doesn't match the color, you lose your contract with Heinz. You have to pay for a different ketchup. How crazy is that, dude?
they got their own black ops team to go in there and just do some surveillance and then
Here's
just
the
snag
thing.
them away.
You imagine running into the guy who does that?
Like the job, that's his job.
How
Certified
boring!
psycho.
How boring is that? Yeah. First of all, yeah, FBI.
First of all, how many people do you think it is, like in this department?
They probably got a whole damn division on the 7th floor.
89,000 individuals, Eric, nationwide.
Just
You know,
hotline. They're using fake Heinz.
all those people that are losing their jobs at the IRS. Guess who's calling them?
I heard you have very good attention to detail.
Do we have a job for you?
Do we have the job for you? All expenses paid. We need you to travel to bumfuck out of nowhere. We suspect foul play in the Heinz department.
Wow.
That's taking your brand seriously, dude.
No, I mean, I kind of respect it, though.
Like, could you imagine, like, what Coke would do? Like, if they go to places where they have, like, the Coke cups, but they have, like, Pepsi or something, like, nah.
Yeah, you can't do that.
No.
Yeah. I guess you have to protect your brand. I get that. Yeah. Maybe I'm making a bigger deal out of it than I thought. It's just crazy. You have people that go to restaurants just to find this.
No, it is crazy, Eric.
Okay.
You're on the right path.
Yeah, let me ask you this.
We're not disagreeing. We're just saying, okay, I guess I get it. But, like, no, we don't disagree.
Yeah, Eric, let me follow that up real quick. Who, when you think of ketchup, who else is Heinz's competitor that you're like, ooh, I'm on the fence. I might switch over to
Hunt's.
Hunt's or Kraft, really, but I use Heinz.
Yeah, it's Heinz.
Yeah.
It's like the Coke and Pepsi debate. People are one side or the other. Like, you want a Coke or you want Pepsi? Like, no.
I'm more of a Hunt's ketchup kind of guy myself.
I honestly can't say I know
That
the
explains
difference.
a lot.
I don't have a preference. I buy Primal Kitchen because it doesn't have high fructose corn syrup. That's basically where I'm at. Like, real low bar, like ketchup's ketchup. Like, I ain't worried like that. Dude.
It's like ranch. Like, unless you're making homemade ranch or homemade ketchup, it's ketchup, it's ranch. But if you make the homemade stuff, that's different.
Oh, for sure. It's for sure. And what's so funny is how easy it is to make all these sauces. And we're just at the store buying them.
Yeah, I ain't got the time or effort.
You find a way to
energy.
make somebody's life easier, you'll be rich. That's crazy.
Take my 450 and give me a bottle of ranch.
I have a foolproof plan. Then you said all I gotta do is make people's lives easier. JC Esquire, hitman extraordinaire.
Hey, there you go. I'm just saying, think about it. Uber, one of the biggest companies in the world, what does it do? It makes your life easy.
But they're not profitable.
They're not profitable? That sucks to suck. But you know what I mean? Like, streaming from home instead of having to go to the store, buy a DVD or rent a DVD from Blockbuster, they were just like, here, hit this button and you can watch it at home. That's why Blockbuster went under. Everybody's choosing convenience. 99% of humans will choose convenience over everything.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm walking uphill both ways in the snow to Blockbuster to find out that they're all sold out of the Titanic, and I got to come back in 2 days when they get some rentals back in, and I'll be back.
It's
worth it.
We used to have people that would call and be like, "Can you reserve this for me? Like new releases?" I'd be like, "Dude, I can't reserve a new release. Like, you got to get here." He's like, "Hold it for me. I'll be there in 10 minutes." I'm like, 10 minutes later, he shows up. I'm like, "It's gone, dude."
Meanwhile, there's like 100 in the back room. You're like, I don't know, dude. You'll have to come back in a couple days.
You underestimate the shystiness of this man below you.
Whatever, dude.
He would, and then he'd get mad when it happens to him. You believe these motherfuckers say the What? What? Like, I'm on your side. I'd be a little annoyed if you asked them to hold it for you, but like, policy's policy, I guess.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, I wonder how many times that man showed up 10 minutes later. That was a regular, bro. I promise you. I promise you that was a regular. Eric was clowning that man.
I managed that Blockbuster for like a year and a half.
Oh man, no wonder that dude's divorced.
And the Wonder Blockbuster went under, dude. I was giving out DVDs to the homeless, dude. I was here. I gave away so many DVDs, dude. I gave away entire seasons of like Friends and Scrubs to people. It was bad.
FBI, this is not meant to incriminate.
Come on, dude. Statute of limitations, baby.
Dude, have you seen those FBI warning labels on reproduction and redistribution of films before you watch a film?
I ain't reproduce or redistribute. I just handed something to somebody else and they did what they wanted to do with it.
Sounds like some redistribution. I don't know.
Whatever, dude. You guys trying to get me locked up. I'm not paying for my
They distributed to you and you turned around and redistributed to the homeless.
You're right. Hey, FBI, if you're listening, I'm just kidding.
Dude, you was the street corner pusher of movies, dog. You should never forget, dude. People walking up, you got any DVDs, dog?
Dude, people used to take their DVDs real serious. Like families who like they had the one night a month was their game or movie night. Like I didn't have the movie the dad wanted, dude. Oh my god, dude. You think I stole one of his kids? Damn, bro, are you that stressed that your movie night is this necessary? Damn. And then I grew up and I was like, yeah, damn, that might have been necessary.
Dude, we all just become our fathers. Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
Time is a flat circle.